national regulator, the FCA, and regularly interacts with industry for future regulation. That conversation is helping the UK be a leader in the market. We started building RippleNet with the thesis that crypto liquidity would eventually be able to support robust global payments, large payments. RippleNet was designed so that customers seeing the benefits of our fiat-based network could flip the switch to ODL once the market was mature enough. And this is exactly what's happening.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Bearable Bull here. And I got this aggressively average content for you today. As guys, I'm extremely excited to be back after the past couple days off. Guys, if you've been following my Instagram, you'd know that I've been property shopping down in Texas. It's a lot of research and a lot of work that goes into this hustle. But guys, I do believe that right now is a great time, in my opinion, to do your due diligence. I've told you all before and I'll say it again. I do believe a great strategy when it comes to purchasing homes is leveraging your digital assets on Nexo and getting a collateral loan to then use that to put a down payment on a home. That way, you're accumulating homes using none of your own money. I remember when I first put this in front of the community, I got a lot of pushback, and the big reason is because a lot of people stress you could get liquidated. Absolutely. That is why you have to understand what the hell it is you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I've posted this XRP chart on my channel before, and I'm bringing it up again because it's going to let all of you know why I am willing to take out this collateral loan against my XRP specifically to buy a home. It is because I do not think XRP could possibly go below the 54-cent mark ever again. Worst case, 50 cents. That is based on this long-term parallel channel, which includes the previous all-time high XRP reached, as well as the all-time low of the SEC lawsuit in March 2020. I do not believe we're in store for any type of cataclysmic price action that could get me liquidated. And that is why I'm willing to take out this loan. All that aside though, this is just a strategy that you must be well informed to do. It takes a lot of personal responsibility to go about this method, and it's not for anyone that's irresponsible. Proceed with caution. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before I continue with anything else, I'm going to bring you back to CoinMarketCap and show you that the crypto space has just been treading water recently. Things have been extremely quiet, almost too quiet. But in my personal opinion, I think that's about to end. Here from Watcher Guru, $1 billion in Bitcoin has flowed out of crypto exchanges in the past 24 hours. To me, this is a bullish indicator, meaning people aren't trying to bring crypto onto the exchanges to sell their Bitcoin. They're taking it off of the exchanges to hold on to their keys, hold on to their cryptos, and wait for higher price targets. This is the news for the classes. The news for the masses is the BitMEX co-founder says he expects Bitcoin and Ether and other cryptos to crash later in Q2 2022. This is how they manipulate people. Ladies and gentlemen, before I continue with anything else, I'm going to tell you a brief quote that I saw on the news the other day, specifically regarding Elon Musk and his attempted purchase of Twitter. Please take a listen.
He could have undermined the messaging so much that he can actually control exactly what people think, and that is our job.
Yeah.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, that right there, in my opinion, was a little bit of a Freudian slip. That is our job, the media said, to control the minds of the masses. That is why on my channel, I try to deprogram what you need to unlearn. A lot of people are programmed into believing the false narratives propagated on the mainstream media. Nobody has ever gotten rich listening to CNBC, MSNBC, Fox Business. All these other mainstream financial outlets are there to help you be exit liquidity for financial institutions. That is part of the reason why retail investors always lose. 99% of people are usually wrong when it comes to markets. And that programming is why I showed you guys that I believe Bitcoin is about to rise. However, let us be clear here. It's very possible that Bitcoin is in a bear market. Bitcoin has reached its full fib extension. However, I believe that it will rise in the immediate short term as far as prices are concerned, and that will give enough runway for the other cryptos in this market, the altcoins, to explode up in value at a higher rate. Ladies and gentlemen, a lot of the money in the crypto space just recycles within itself. Money from Bitcoin trickles down to the altcoins and then sends it up hundreds upon hundreds, if not thousands of percent. Mid caps, small caps, XRP, Stellar, and others have not reached their all-time highs yet. And I do believe once Bitcoin goes up in value, like I think it will in the short term, that'll give enough space for us to make our profits. Keep that in mind, guys. But without further ado, let me bring you guys to this breaking news that happened just 2 days ago. Joe Biden to tap former Ripple advisor as vice chairman of the Federal Reserve. This is Michael S. Barr, and let me give you just a brief background as to what he is and what he's done. Michael S. Barr was a former Treasury official. This is oh so important, guys. Ripple is quite literally taking over the United States government. We saw Craig DeWitt join the Faster Payments Council as the vice president as well. We see Yoshi Takakita in the highest levels of Japan, helping lead adoption over in Asia. Ripple is dominating in the Southeast Asian region. We've seen the Bank of France talk about XRP potentially being the foundation for the digital euro. We understand Ripple and XRP's connection to the Bank of England and their proof of concept. But now, the country that's been lagging behind the most, as Brad Garlinghouse has stated, is now getting former Ripple advisors to be in high-level government positions, and I believe they're going to help with regulations and setting the stage, laying the rails for XRP to execute a hostile takeover of the financial system. Rosie Rios has her name on 99% of all the US money on the planet. She's on the current board at Ripple. We've had another former Treasury official on the board at Ripple, Sandy O'Connor from JP Morgan, on the board of Ripple. When she speaks, the highest level financial gurus and banking regulators on the planet listen. Oh, they're going to listen to Ripple. And I believe with the way this SEC case is developing, it's going to lay the way for XRP. Remember the other day, Brad Garlinghouse stated this case against the SEC is going exceedingly well. We're going to exceed expectations. And while a lot of people have been complaining that the price of XRP has been down, it's been a tremendous opportunity to continue accumulating or to profit from other non-XRP coins and then reallocate those profits and top up our XRP positions. That is specifically what I've been doing over the last couple days, weeks, and months. And it's something that I think is going to continue to be at the forefront that we can profit from for the next couple weeks. Keep that in mind, guys. But let's bring it back over here to Michael S. Barr being a Treasury official, now Vice President of the Fed. I'm going to play you a clip of Gary Gensler telling us something extremely important about the future of the financial system and the Federal Reserve. Please take a listen.
We have been leapfrogged by others, by digital currency, by digital Chinese currency. Why? Because frankly, our central bank has been slow, and there's an appointment coming in January of 22. The president's got to decide whether to change over who's leading the Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve runs our payment system. Right. And I think we need to move that Federal Reserve into the modern era.
And ladies and gentlemen, I believe the person Gary Gensler is referring to bring this payment system into the modern era is Michael S. Barr, helping as the Vice President of the Federal Reserve. This is absolutely massive, and I can't understate how important it is. Guys, at the same time, Gary Gensler and also Jay Clayton are over here talking about the important role crypto and digital assets are going to play into the future of this financial system. And I want you guys to hear even Jay Clayton discuss this very same thing.
Yeah, look at how much has changed in the last 12 months. You mentioned the op-ed that I wrote in the journal about bringing blockchain technology to our core funding markets and how much efficiency that would add. 12 months ago, most central banks, crypto was what I would say was a scary and somewhat, people may say, dirty word. Now, most central banks, and you see this in Europe, and you certainly see it in Asia, are embracing the idea that crypto is going to be part of the core plumbing in the global funding markets. It's almost a 180-degree switch in less than a year. If they have that perspective, they're going to be much more receptive to crypto coming to the product markets.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, I can't stress to you how important that message by Jay Clayton is. He talks about how the central banks have done a complete 180 on the crypto space. Their perspective has changed. Specifically, he discusses the plumbing. Oh, the beautiful plumbing that Ripple and XRP were meant to solve. Ripple has called themselves the plumbers of the new financial system, and they're looking to solve this multi-trillion-dollar problem. Clayton and Gensler over here talking about how they're modernizing the payment system. And in my opinion, XRP is going to be at the heart of it. Also, remember that Fed now is coming in 2023. And over here at the Federal Reserve, a former Ripple exec is on the board. No coincidences, my friends. The chess pieces are all being put into place for the grand rollout plan of the XRP financial system. The greatest financial paradigm shift and greatest wealth transfer in human history are both happening at the exact same time. And you are all in the front row witnessing the final steps. This lawsuit ending, these people being put into positions of power, these quotes from these officials, they're not coincidence. And I know that all of you are ready for what happens next. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Bearable Bull here. Thanks for tuning in. As always, I appreciate every single one of you. Now I'll be back tomorrow with another video.
It's all risky. The minute you were born, it got risky. If you think trying is risky, wait till they hand you the bill for not trying. If you think investing is risky, wait till you get the tab for not investing. See, it's all risky. Getting married is risky. Having children is risky. Going into business is risky. Investing your money is risky. It's all risky. I'll tell you how risky life is. You're not going to get out alive.